Hey everyone, BBS900 here, and I'm excited to start my new Halo 5 How to Play Halo multiplayer mini-series. I hope you're as excited as I am to get these episodes in, and I'm really hoping that you will learn a lot from them and become a better player in multiplayer overall. The reason I decided to create these is because on Twitter I've had discussions with several people that go, "Oh, Halo's so difficult, I don't know what I'm doing," and then we get into more discussion over little things they could do better. So through these sets of videos, I would like you to focus on little things in them, try them out in games, let me know how it goes, and then also in the comments let me know some things you do in addition to what I'm teaching that will help other players do well. So this first video is going to be focusing on basic movement things and then also the additional movement options that have been added to Halo 5 compared to other Halos. Right away we're going to get started with some positioning tactics. So one basic thing you could always do that is quite simple, but you need to focus on it, is always take the high ground. Many of the maps in Halo 5 have these lookout areas where you can look below and get kills. The reason I say take the high ground is that you always have the option to see more area of the map to find enemies to kill, like those two I just killed. Then also, when I'm standing here on this part, shooting this guy, he quickly realizes he had trouble and backs off. But if he had damaged me a lot, I could just fall off this edge and he wouldn't be able to hit me anymore. Another thing that's very important in Halo is idle aim. What I mean by idle aim is when you are walking around and running around the map, keeping your gun at a height where you are ready to shoot them. So right here I'm walking, showing you a bad way to do it. I had my gun too low, aimed at the ground, and wasn't aimed at the player. So I'll show you this again. What I'm doing wrong in this next part is, right here it's at a decent height, but then I start running around, I'm aiming too low to the ground, and I'm not ready to shoot. Right here when I'm coming up the stairway, I should be aiming at a body head of someone on top of the stairs, and I should be looking around more. I completely missed the fact that she was there and didn't even get a shot off. It is very important to be ready to shoot someone at any point and have your gun at the right level to do so. On this one here, you can see that I know where the other enemy player is on my minimap, and I realize that she is above me, but I still come up the stairs and around the corner with the gun too low, do not follow, and a very hard time getting on target. So in comparison to that, I'll show you what it should look like. You should be at body height and ready to shoot quickly. Right there, perfect kill. Same thing in the next video, not a perfect kill, but I come around the corner with the gun up, ready to shoot, and barely even get damaged. Now number 3 is sprinting. It is a very important tool to get around the map, but you have to be careful when and where you do it. For one thing, never sprint around corners. The second thing, which is a change in Halo 5, is your shield will not regenerate when you are sprinting. So see the yellow bar above my shield bar at the top of the screen? That is the timer for when you will start to regenerate your shield. Because I kept sprinting around this area, it never came back. So I'll show you the same battle, basically, where I get down to one shot, but I sit, so the yellow bar drops to the bottom, and my shield starts to come back before she gets there to shoot me again. That's very important. Remember not to sprint when damaged. Another key thing that I really suggest trying out is slide. When you're sprinting, you hold your crouch button, and your player will slide in whatever direction your left stick is pointing. It's a really good tool to use when using a shotgun or something like a sword. You don't always have to slide straight towards them. In this one here, I slid to the right to make myself harder to hit, and then jumped up and shot again to get the kill. Try it out. The big thing, which is in many games, is burst. So when you're flying through the air, as soon as you jump, for me it's LB, you can burst in any direction. It's key because you can avoid sprinting to get around corners to keep your health being able to regenerate. So right there a grenade came, so I jumped backwards, gave me just enough time to actually get 2 kills with a rocket launcher. If I would have stayed there and not burst back, it would have been hit. It's also a good way to get around maps, so you can clear large gaps like I just did there. And I'll show you in this next little bit, a guy actually got away from me by bursting back. This is in a free-for-all game. So I killed the first one, and this guy was quite weak. Burst backwards right there and gets out of the hole, Then as I come out, he kills me with a rocket launcher. There is an entirely new movement in Halo 5 called ground pound. I like to think of it as basically throwing your body at someone who has a grenade. What you do is you jump up in the air and then hold whichever button you've set on your controller to be the ground pound. For me, it's my right stick. You jump up and hold it, and as soon as it beeps, it's ready to go. You hear that little beep back there? When you look at the two rings, there's an outer ring and an inner ring. The outer ring, if they're within that when you land, it will completely kill their shield. If they're within the inner ring like this, it will kill them entirely, one hit. It's an important tool, but it also can be rather dangerous. You need to choose the times correctly. Right here, 100% kill. The one thing about the high ground, like I talked about earlier, if you're at the high ground, you have a lot more chances to use this. Right here, remember, the player must be below you. If they are at your level, you will not be able to hit them, and you'll end up giving up the high ground immediately. In this one, another risk that you face is you gotta make sure you know where the player is when you land. If you don't, they can end up right behind you, and you will end up getting killed, almost 100% of the time. So that is the end of this first episode. I'd like to give a huge shout out to Navish, who's my wife. She was in the custom games portions of this video, helping me out, being the dummy that I could kill. And my next episode will be starting right away, probably within the next week. I'll be focusing on damage and health. If you'd like to join me to help record it, let me know, comment below, and in the comment put your Xbox One gamer tag. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have tips for others as well, make sure you share them with me and I will try to get them out. Thank you very much, have a great day.